laughing aloud now, magic in the air. Wands roll around us, cast away our care. Friends in the hallways, adventures we find. Spells and enchantments, trouble on our mind. That's so wizardful, oh, 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 oh. Life is...
I cannot make stuff like this up. I saw this earlier today, and I didn't register it because maybe I was in a fever dream or I hadn't had enough caffeine or whatever, but I was like, nah. And then I heard they also are making a slot machine, and I was like, nah, it's got to be a hoax, right? No, it's not. Now, let's be honest. 5, 10, 8, 15 years ago, if I saw a Dungeons & Dragons pinball machine in the arcade, I'd play the fuck out of it. And I think you would too, because it's a D&D pinball machine. They're cool. I think the last time there was a D&D pinball machine was 2017, according to what I quickly looked up. I could be wrong. So, yeah, I mean, a D&D pinball machine, okay. It's only $7,000 if you want to get one for your home. And if you want to get one for your arcade, it's only $7,000. And I'm sure it'll make that amount back in the first week because we know how popular pinball machines are right now. I can't tell you the last time I walked into an arcade and just saw an aisle of pinball machines because it's been a while. Because it's all machines that give you tickets are now claw machines and gotcha machines. Yes. But Wizards of the Coast did let us know that they feel that D&D no longer makes them any money directly, so they have to license it out. And again, in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, even in the first half of the 2000s, a D&D pinball machine probably wouldn't care about. Oh, that's awesome. I'd play it if I saw it at least once. I mean, now it just feels like it's too late. It was like, I don't know. Why release it now? Well, actually in February. Why didn't you release it, I don't know, a week ago when it was still the 50th anniversary? Because it just seems to me a Dungeons & Dragons pinball machine coming out during the 50th anniversary of Dungeons & Dragons would have been a no-brainer. But no. Instead, we get Dungeons & Dragons the beef stick. But thankfully, we can go to this website here and see a video of the new pinball machine. I just got to do right over here and the thing and press share screen. And we go over here. And here's a video of the pinball machine in action from Stern. They also want us to know that there is the upcoming Universal Fan Fest nights at Universal featuring the D&D thing, which is sort of going to be an adventure room haunted house. And then, of course, the immersive experience running in Canada, which is about an hour long. Hopefully it's not by the same people who did that brilliant immersive experience for Wonka. I will say, like I said before, when they announced this, it's going to look decent from the outside. It's going to have some interesting theming, but it's going to fall flat because it's, if you look at the houses at Horror Nights for the last couple years, though this year there was some improvements, but I mean, lately the Horror Nights houses have just been sort of a disappointment. Anyways, here's the video. Wait. Okay, here's the video. Tells you absolutely nothing about the pinball machine, except if I did not see that little bit at the end that said Stern Pinball, I wouldn't even know this was a pinball game. That's the video to show you the mechanics of the pinball machine. But we didn't stop there. Oh no, we want to get all the kids on the D&D excitement bandwagon, right? For 2025, just in time for the 50th anniversary. which was last year. Yes, right. So not only are we going to expect a Dungeons and Dragons themed pinball machine right next to the, maybe when you win the pinball machine, you can get one of the beast sticks, but no, that's not all. Bam! An online slot machine. Hasbro is now partnering with a gambling company to present a Dungeons and Dragons themed online slot machine. Now, I did do some looking, and there are some really cheesy, homemade, fan-made, 8-bit online D&D themed slot machines. So, but this is going to be the first official one, as far as we know. At least the one that Hasbro's admitting. And, they are admitting that, hey, we're going to just take your money and we're trying to turn D&D into gambling. It's fans are calling this a obvious and shameless cash grab. Yes, it is. So the interesting thing about this is it will be online, which means little Timmy, who once he has mom and dad's credit card hooked up to his D&D Beyond account, can just hop, skip, and jump his way over to the slot machine and, not knowing any better, spend some of mom and dad's hard-earned digital currency spinning those little things, trying to win that digital payout. Billy, what did you spend $2,000 on? This game, and I got some cosmetics. Let's see if we know anything. Just in time for the 50th anniversary, which is over. And they've also said that, don't worry, guys, this slot machine isn't the only thing we're going to be making. We're doing a multi-game collaboration with this gambling company because we want to ensure that kids ages 6 to 66 can spend their hard-earned money on the D&D gambling phenomenon. We saw what they did with, pubs and stuff like that, and the whole gambling gotcha economy of games like that, where you just spend money in the hopes that you get, that one specific piece of cosmetics or that one specific character. But now we've got this, just direct money. What do I get for this? For an online video game slot machine? What do I get? If I win? Because it's digital. It's not like I'm going to get the ding, 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 ding. Here's my 10,000 little, tokens that I can go and turn into for actual money. No, I don't know what I get for this, but yeah, it's a thing. We can expect it in Q1 of 2025. I guess they're hoping that will help with the money that they've lost. Ooh, who's texting me? Yeah. And there's more. So once again, yeah. Now the same thing. A couple years ago, last time I was in Vegas, slot machines were getting pretty interactive anyways. There were some very complex takes on the slot machine to try and make them more interesting. They were becoming way more interactive. There were several themed ones, not just the old, bad jokes and we show a little tail or whatever, but actually, movie themed and stuff like that. And some of them were really interactive. I mean, there was borderline arcade game. So a couple years ago, if they'd done this, I don't think it would be that big of a surprise, especially if it was deeply immersive and an actually physical slot machine. It would probably do as good as any other theme slot machine around a IP, right? But no, we get a digital online slot machine. I've never played online slot machines. What do I get if I win? Oh, look at all this online money. I'd rather just go to Vegas and to get a real slot machine and get the real things in my hand that I could walk up to the thing and get my real money and then pay the taxes on my money. Gambling's bad, kids. But this is digital, so it's okay because it'll be directly linked to all the other Hasbro things. So once again, little Timmy, you can take the hard-earned money and spend it on D&D Beyond, but then also spend it on the D&D Beyond Slot machine. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I got 3 dragons in a row. Ow, Mom, look. This is a blatant cash grab. And it also just feels like it's too late. I mean, push all the other snarky comments. A year ago, this would have been brilliant. I would have been like, yes, thank you. Something that's at least acknowledging that it's the 50th anniversary. We've got a 50th anniversary limited edition pinball machine. We're going to give one away in a contest. We've got a 50th edition limited, slot machine, digital slot machine that you can only access for a short period of time. And all the prizes are D&D themed stuff that we'll send you if you win. Just, you got to give us your money. But yeah, but it's one, it's a year too late. 2, it's just showing the blatant cash grab mentality of Hasbro in regards to D&D, but they're doing it the wrong way. You have so many titles that you own that literally give you the license to print free money, but those you just leave stagnating on the shelves, and instead you're betting on the Q25 numbers will shoot up with a D&D pinball machine and a D&D slot machine in the hopes that you bail yourselves out of the $1 billion hole that you're still in from the beginning of 2024. And why are you in a $1 billion hole? Why are you desperately putting out these blatant cash grabs? Because you didn't take advantage of the anniversary. And you did everything you possibly could during 2024 to make anybody who played D&D or was associated with D&D feel crappy. Don't take it to me. Look at the responses to the article. Look at the responses to the racist changes. That's not coming from me. That's not coming from Diversity and Dragons. That's not coming from the quote unquote old school. That's coming from the people who are actually still giving you money. Wizards of the Coast, your fan base are the ones going, this is a blatant cash grab. I don't want this. Your fan base were the ones who were saying, why are you changing the race stuff? I don't want this. Your fan base is going, where's the $1 billion that you still owe us? Huh? How did you lose $1 billion? You literally have a license to print free money. Magic the Gathering, license to print free money. Power Rangers, license to print free money. Transformers, license to print free money. G.I. Joe, license to print free money. Even Furby and Peppa, license to print free money. You could have pulled yourself out of the $1 billion hole and embraced the wonder of the 50th anniversary instead of spending the 50th anniversary the entire year of 2024 trying to make anybody who played D&D feel like crap, like playing D&D was wrong. Oh, if you're playing D&D, you must be a colonialist, imperialist, racist, sexist, homophobe. Even today. Yeah. But don't worry, because now we have online gambling. So run, don't walk, little Timmy, to your D&D Beyond account. Take mommy and daddy's credit card and make sure it's up to date and installed in your D&D Beyond account. Make sure to purchase all those downloadable DLC cosmetics. And then, ooh, what's that door over there? You should probably open it. Oh, it's a slot machine, little Timmy. It's okay. You won't get in trouble. And I'm sure this will not in any way, shape, or form stab Hasbro in the back, because nothing says genius like making a slot machine online that's linked to Dungeons and Dragons, a game that's mostly played by kids. But would we expect any less? Because God save us. I thought this year they would have learned their lesson, but no, that's so Wizards!
Laughing aloud now, magic in the air. Wands roll around us, cast away our care. Friends in the hallways, adventures we find. Spells and enchantments, trouble on our mind. That's so wizardful, oh, 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 oh. Life is a spell we know. We're casting joy and glow.